So I just went live a couple hours ago on my channel, but I'm home right now and I'm comfortable and I still feel like I got some juice in me. So I'm going live again. Now, in this video, I want to talk to all of my recovering people pleasers. Okay. This is something that I greatly identify with. Okay. I was a perpetual people pleaser for a long time. Okay. I was a perpetual people pleaser for a long freaking time. But at the end of the day, after you choose yourself, after you put yourself first, after you put your feelings first before other people, right when you put your needs first before other people, you are bound to be the villain in someone's story. Okay? So, y'all, go ahead and put some pink hearts in the chat. Hey, Jewel. Y'all, it is late. Why is y'all up right now? It is late. Why y'all not in the bed? Hmm? Why y'all not in the bed? So before we get into that topic, right? I like to get into some self-love and some health remedies. So I want to show you guys some of the herbs and some of the vitamins that I take. Now, right now, I am doing a whole foods fast. I guess that's what I should call it, because I am not consuming any processed foods, period. I'm not doing any boxed anything. I'm not doing any bagged anything. I'm not doing any canned anything. I'm not eating bread. I'm not doing pasta. And I'm not doing any processed sugar. That includes juices, sodas, anything processed. So when I say whole foods, I literally mean like fruits, vegetables. I'm doing eggs and I'm doing meats. Like I'll do salmon. If y'all have any suggestions on where I should get my meats and my fish, please let me know, because I know that there's a difference between like wild caught and farm raised and stuff like that. I really want to do the healthiest route possible, you know. But yeah, I still want to eat fish. I still want to eat meat. Let me Yeah. So, but I just want to make sure that I'm cutting down on unhealthy carbs, So lately I've been drinking just big jars of smoothie. Like, I put papaya in there, I put strawberries in there, frozen mango in there. I'll do almond milk and some water and, some agave or something. And I juiced like 3 pounds of ginger the other day, and I'm taking ginger shots every morning now. Like, I don't know, something just switched in my mind, and I'm just ready to like not feel guilty every time I eat. I want to feel proud every time I eat, you know? And I for some reason I stepped on a scale the other day, and it's crazy because I never even care about scales. Like I never like look at scales. Like I just really focus on how I feel, you know what I'm saying? But when I stepped on the scale, I was 171. I'm like, do I look 170? Like for real. Like I know I'm tall. Like I'm 5'7". But do I look 170? I don't even know what that even is supposed to look like. But I've just never been 170 my whole life, you know? So I'm just like, maybe I need to be more conscious of what I'm eating. So anyway, I'm gonna show you guys some of the herbs and the vitamins that I take every day. I don't take everything every day. I take like a compilation of like maybe 6 different herbs and vitamins, but this is just everything that I stand by. Okay. So lately, right, I've been feeling like joint pains. I don't know I don't know where this really came from. I guess it comes with being 30 or something. But I've been having joint pains and I got to get that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Cuz I'm trying to be active for at least 80 more years. Yeah, I'm trying to live to be 110. So, I have number 1, collagen. I know when YouTube uploads this, it's going to be backwards, which is really pissing me off right now. I don't know why it flips my lives now, but whatever. So I do collagen, and collagen is good for hair, skin, and nails and joints. So it just, I don't know, collagen is good for a lot of stuff. This also has biotin and vitamin C. So I also have vitamin C capsules as well. But since my collagen already has vitamin C, I guess it's like a complex, that I'm not gonna take vitamin C because I heard that you can overdo vitamin C, you know? So also for my joints, I do turmeric. Turmeric is the best, I swear. Like back in 2022, I injured my knee because I was bending down to take a picture, and I tried to get up like I had like mega knees or something, and I literally sprained my knee. Yeah, I was pissed. Crazy thing is the picture wasn't even worth it. But I was drinking turmeric tea for like the next what 3 to 6 months. I was just drinking it every day, and I was putting water. I would add some almond milk. I would do a little bit of cayenne pepper. I would do turmeric, and I would put like agave in it. Y'all, after a few weeks of consuming that turmeric, my knee like completely healed. Like no pains. I can bend down now. I can twerk now. And I have no pains. So like turmeric is the one. So yeah, collagen and turmeric for my joints. And then I also bought fish oil for my joints as well. I never took fish oil before, but I heard that it's really good. So I just bought it. And when I was doing research on fish oil, they say that an even better oil to take is algae oil because that's where fish get the omega-3 from. So then right after I bought the fish oil, I bought this. And omega-3s are good for your joints as well. That's why I bought this as well. So yeah, y'all, if you feeling a little rusty, if you feeling a little rusty crusty and you need to oil back up your body, you need to stretch. You need to take walks, and you need to take your omega-3s and your turmeric and your collagen, okay? Period. Let's see what else I have here. So, of course, I got my black seed oil, period, because black seed oil is so good for damn near everything. It helps with deworming, killing parasites in the stomach, helping with inflammation. Black seed oil is the one. Now, I really messed up when I didn't buy the capsules, because why would I buy the oil? Swallowing this with a spoon, y'all, is literally like, just thinking about it, it just makes me want to, like, if you buy black seed oil, buy the capsules. Don't be like me. Don't force yourself to take it with a spoon, okay? But once you start taking black seed oil, you will definitely see a difference in your skin, in your energy levels, and just everything. Like, it's amazing. Also, For my cognitive function, I have lion's mane mushroom. I love lion's mane. It helps with memory, it helps with mental clarity, and I just love I love lion's mane. I've been taking lion's mane for about maybe 2 years, probably like 2 or 3 years now. And yeah, because I need my brain to function. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot to do. I got a lot to think about. So yeah, Paw d'Arco is another herb that I love. This comes from a root, and Paw d'Arco is great for killing parasites in the body. Once again, it helps with inflammation. It actually helps with my eyesight. Like when I'm on my phone for long hours, sometimes like back in the day, me and my homegirl, we got in a car accident and the airbag busted on my face. So this eye has been a little bit damaged since then. And sometimes when I'm on my phone for a long period of time, this eye starts to hurt and feel strained. So when I take this herb, Paw d'Arco, it literally like helps my eyesight and it helps my eyes just, I don't know, just not hurt or something. I don't know, but this is really good. Now, for my ladies, actually, no, before we get there. Oh yeah, vitamin B12. I don't know exactly what this vitamin is for, but I know that when I was instructed to take it after I had my surgery, it just made me feel so good. So I just kept on buying it. if, if y'all know what vitamin B12 does, let me know because I mean, I feel like I know a gist of what it does, but I can't remember. Okay. So now for my ladies, okay, this is for gut health and vaginal health. Already know, got to do the probiotics. Okay, okay, okay. Probiotics help with digestion. It helps with your pH balance. And I really should be taking these every day, but I don't take them every day, but I should. They're so expensive. Like these are like $30. Paw d'Arco also helps with your pH. It helps with killing yeast down there, and it helps with, just balancing the whole ecosystem down there. So, yeah, screenshot this. This is fire. Fire. Okay? Fire. Fire. Also, for UTIs, I don't take this every day, but when I have a UTI, I take D-mannose. And D-mannose is a natural occurring sugar in fruit. Oh, like who would have thought? So it's a natural occurring sugar. And I think it says take 3 capsules, 1 to 3 times daily, whatever. So yeah, before you do the do, take some of these. Take, I guess, like 3 of them. After you do the do, take this for maybe like 2 days afterwards, just to make sure that that bacteria isn't sticking to your uterus walls. Because when I did some research on this, it says that D-mannose actually like prevents the bacteria or like the E. coli bacteria from sticking to your little walls down there. So this is a lifesaver as well. Okay, last but not least, we have one for total health, but this also helps with keeping your pH balanced. And this is vitamin D3. Period. I love vitamin D3. I don't know, like it just really makes me feel good. It gives me energy, and if you have a problem with BV, where down there is constantly, you know, your pH is constantly being thrown off. I read this article on Reddit that basically said this person went to like this holistic doctor, and she said that a lot of women have reoccurring BV because they are vitamin D deficient. So if you don't have vitamin D3 in your collection of herbs and vitamins, I suggest you go ahead and get that. And they did this study where, these women were taking vitamin D3 for like the next 3 months, and the BV went away and never came back for as long as they were taking it. So, they say that people in America, our diet is, I don't know why, but we are as a whole vitamin D deficient. And a lot of people in America need to supplement our vitamin D through capsules. And like, it's not just like women, it's men, it's everyone. And it causes diseases, it weakens our immune system. Who knows, it may be the water we're drinking, it may be the processed food or whatever, but something depletes the vitamin D, you know what I'm saying? And the sun don't do enough for us to get the amount that we need. So yes. All right, y'all. So now that I showed you my my herb collection, which is so funny because I think when I get older, like when I'm an old lady, I feel like I'm gonna be like one of those old ladies with like a huge herb collection. Like I'm gonna have just a big wall of just nothing but just herbs. And when people come to me like, oh, I feel sick, I'm gonna be like, okay, what are your symptoms? I feel this, I feel that. I'm like, I know exactly what you need. That's gonna be me. I know that's gonna be me. Cause in my other room, in my dad's house, I have like 20 jars of just straight dry herbs. Literally. I'm gonna be the herb lady when I grow up. But I digress. So let's talk about this subject tonight, which is you are going to be the villain in someone's story. All right. Like I said before, I am talking to all my people pleasers, people that have went above and beyond for their friends or their partner just to keep the peace, you know? Hey, Elena. So, yes, we sometimes, as people pleasers, we try to accommodate everybody around us, just so we can keep the peace in certain situations, so we don't rock the boat, or so for the sake of being agreeable, right? Now, as you go through different things in life, when you go through different friendships and collect different experiences that are confusing to you, like people talking about you behind your back, people slandering your character, people betraying you, people hating on you, you finding out that one of your best friends have been treating you weird and throwing little innuendos because of envy and jealousy, you know? So when we go through these confusing experiences, because, as a people pleaser, you never really understand why someone is hating on you. It's like, I'm really trying to be the agreeable one. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to be the resourceful one. I'm trying to be the one that, doesn't rock the boat. And you over here, you hating on me? Like, why me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we learn in the most awkward ways to protect ourselves. Like when I was younger, I had this friend at school, and we were both like tall, dark skinned girls. So, I'm thinking like, we both have the tall, the skinny, dark skinned girl struggle. So let's be friends, and we just came together naturally. So, because when you're growing up in, public school, when you're skinny, you get made fun of. When you're too dark, you get made fun of. When you're too tall, as a woman, you get made fun of. So I was like all three of some of the worst things a woman can be. Besides, other things that other women experience, like, being overweight or probably having acne or whatever. Like, I have my own little struggles. So me and my friend, we were like kind of like this. And the teacher ended up putting me next to, I guess, the guy that everyone liked, right? And for some reason, every time a new semester came and she rearranged the seats, she would always put me right next to this guy still. So I sat next to him the entire year. And I couldn't control that. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I can't control that. So I think the girl was jealous because this was a guy that everyone liked at school, right? So this girl started to throw shots at me. And mind you, this is only fifth grade, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like serious shots. It's just like the first time it ever happened to me. So I'm just like, what's going on? So, sometimes she would try to embarrass me in front of a group of people. Like she would be like, oh, you're a teacher's pet or whatever. Like if I got a good grade, she would call me a teacher's pet, like in front of like other people. And like when I was younger, I never defended myself because I was just too shocked, honestly. Like I was too shocked. And I used to like act like I didn't hear it. So I would like, just like, I don't know, mess with some papers or wipe the table, or I would pretend not to hear it because I didn't even know how to respond. I don't have no beef towards you. So I don't even know what to say. Like you're literally trying to embarrass me in front of people. And I thought we were friends. Like we were literally friends like yesterday. Then like one time I wore this half jacket to school. Y'all remember those half jackets? And she was like, Zakia, she was like, where's the rest of your jacket? Ha ha ha. And like the people at the table started laughing. And she like literally went out her way to embarrass me. And I literally think that it was because I was, another skinny, dark skinned, tall girl. So we were like the same prototype, but I was getting more attention from the guy that she liked. But it was literally only because the teacher kept on putting me next to this guy. It had nothing to do with me. I did not have a competitive spirit. I did not, try to get this guy's attention. Like it was literally the teacher. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she started to like throw shots at me and try to embarrass me in front of people like multiple times on multiple occasions. And I just remember like just being so confused, like literally, like so confused. Like, I didn't know that you can be friends with someone and then they can literally start acting like your enemy like the next day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like little things like that that happen in our childhood that make us develop a like an armor, you know? So it's like, okay, so as we go through different things growing up, this armor keeps on getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. It just layers and layers and layers and layers to this armor because, you end up being forced to, you know? Then like we have to develop a whole different level of experience when we're in romantic relationships, and we are allowing a guy to cross our boundaries, or we are allowing a guy to control us, or we're allowing a guy to take our autonomy, and making us do sexual acts with them when we don't feel like it, or making us, do acts of service for them when we don't feel like it, or whatever the case may be. But because we're still in our people pleaser mode, right? We just want to, we just want to be cooperative, so we can just keep the peace. And, in this patriarchal society, men will try to make women feel bad by saying, oh, you don't want to have sex with me, after I work 12 hours, you don't want to cook for your man and blah, blah, blah. You must be masculine, or that's why I don't like independent women. Or they'll try to gaslight us into making us feel like we are like not valuable at all, or we, what I'm saying, that we're unappreciated. So it's like all these different, scenarios where we try to keep the peace and we try to, do our best and we try to please people. But once you're fed up, once you are sick of pleasing your friends, loaning people money that never fucking pay you back, you're tired of doing favors for people that never want to accommodate you or never want to, never consider your feelings or your energy. You're driving your friends around. No one offers gas. You're doing things for your boyfriend, but he doesn't consider your feelings or your emotions, or he doesn't respect your opinions or your boundaries. And you just get fed up with trying to be Little Miss Perfect for every fucking body. You finally start choosing yourself. And what does that come with? That comes with telling people no. That comes with ignoring calls. That comes with having boundaries and actually standing on them. Once you start putting yourself first, that's when you start ghosting motherfuckers. That's when you start blocking motherfuckers. Because at this point, I barely even have enough energy from myself, let alone you people. Once you are fed up and you start choosing yourself, you are bound to be the villain in someone's story. You're bound. Once you start sticking up for yourself and you start confronting people and you start making people stand on 10 toes on what they did to you or what they said to you, you are bound to be the villain in someone's story. I read this thing that said it's basically like a strategy, a political strategy, like a social political strategy or whatever. It said that it's easier to have boundaries in the beginning and say no to everyone in the beginning and then finally say yes to something when someone asks you for something because they actually respect it, right? They look at you as someone with strong boundaries, right? They look at you as someone that's kind of stingy and you stand on business. So the time you finally say yes, people respect it. They're excited about it, right? Versus if you're the type of person that says yes all the time, you try to be accommodating all the time, and then once you say no, oh, people don't like that. Folks don't like that. You are now the enemy. You are now the weirdo. You know what I'm saying? You are now going to be ostracized because you've created dynamics with people where they expect you to say yes. And it's crazy. There's this other phrase that I love so much. It goes, if you treat someone like a celebrity, they'll treat you like a fan. When you constantly accommodate people, when you're constantly saying yes, you're basically like putting yourself in a position to be disrespected. Literally. Literally. That's why, like, when you look at moms and dads and stuff, moms are the most disrespected parent because they're the most accommodating. Dad is a little bit more strict. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of scared to get on, our dad's bad side because his spankings hurt a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And he's a little bit more, scary. But mom is always there. Mom is always there to feed us. Mom is always there to do our hair. Mom is always there to clothe us. Mom is always there to take us to our games and take us to our practice. Mom is always there. So the moment mom puts up boundaries, the kids go crazy and the kids disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? Since mom is present all the time, it's like she gets taken for granted. So it's like the more you do things for people, the more you're there for people, the more accessible you are, the less people appreciate it. Back to the phrase, if you treat someone like a celebrity, they'll treat you like a fan. That's exactly how I started to feel in my former group of friends. I just started to feel like I was obligated to include my friends in whatever I had going on. Just because I offered it before, it's like I created a dynamic with them where they expected it. I don't blame them. I don't even blame myself because it's something that I had to experience and learn from. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you one thing, I will never ever base a relationship off of me doing something for someone ever again. I will never create a friendship dynamic where my love language is doing their hair or my love language is giving them a wig and, having them on my channel or something like that. Like sometimes you can really give people a little bit too much access, you know? And once you really start standing on business about yourself, once you start confronting people, once you start pulling up on folks about your respect, you are bound to be the villain in someone's story. You are bound to piss a few people off. You are bound to hurt a few egos because these people thought you were soft. They thought you were soft and squishy. They thought that you didn't have any boundaries. They thought you was lame. You know what I'm saying? They thought you were a yes man or a yes girl. They thought they could have their way with you. And the moment you poke your chest out, oh yeah, you're going to hurt some egos. Trust. You're going to hurt some egos. You're going to hurt some feelings. Then all of a sudden, you're going to be getting called weirdo. She's crazy. She's weird. She this, she that. Y'all, I've been called everything under the sun just for having boundaries and standing on business about myself. I've been called everything under the sun. Okay, hold on. Let me get to some of these comments because I definitely saw some pop up. Okay, so Alina said, for 4 years, man, I'm 22. Lesson learned. Is that about the people pleasing? Okay, Jules said, yes, easy. Tap into the herbs. They are the best. Yes. I sure do. That part. Good night, easy. I got to get up. Oh, I'm glad I caught the live. Oh, good night. Oh, no. I know she left. I'm so sorry, Jewel. Thank you so much for tuning in. But yeah, so, when it comes to standing on business about yourself and, respecting yourself and demanding people to respect you, you will ruffle some feathers, you know? And I don't mean demanding your respect as in like, trying to force people to respect you because you obviously can't do that. But not forcefully, but you can hey Riri. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. But you can definitely force people to respect you by ghosting. You can definitely force people to respect you by not engaging with them anymore, by not responding anymore, by not giving them your energy anymore, by not supporting them anymore, by not patronizing anymore, by just not inserting yourself anymore, by not playing Captain Save or Captain Save a Hoe. Sometimes you have to just totally retract your energy because clearly you got me fucked up. Clearly you got me fucked up. Clearly, you thought that my love, my support, and my energy could be taken for granted. Clearly, you thought it had no value. Clearly, you thought it didn't mean anything. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back. And I'm going to pour into people that pour into me. I'm going to pour into people that appreciate me. I'm going to pour into people that respect me. So, it really is, it really can be a confusing path, when you are someone that really wants people to like you because you know that you're a good person. You know that, you show up for people. You know that you're a loyal person, but when you find out that a lot of people have a predatory personality, a lot of people have a predatory personality. Once you realize that people have alternative motives and people may be around you just to soak up your energy and use you, and you finally start putting up boundaries for yourself, you finally start speaking up for yourself, you finally start cutting folks off, you will ruffle some feathers. You will gain some enemies. Now, in my life, I I'm a very sensitive person, so sometimes I can be, I guess, very emotional or dramatic when it comes to, someone trying me or someone disrespecting me. And it took a long time for me to even defend myself that way. Like I didn't even defend myself until I was like 25 years old, like literally. I used to let things slide like all the time. And once I started to like bite back, once I started to bite back, that's when I started to really like gain enemies, like real life enemies. Like, I mean, not like enemies like we're going to kill each other, but like, we clearly, publicly, like outwardly don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? And it was starting to really like mess with my head a little bit. Like I would have so much guilt about certain situations, even if I knew that I was in the right. Even if I knew, like, even if we had a situation to where we had like a back and forth, and let's say I just, and this is the type of person I am. If I get in an argument with a friend, normally I would just apologize the next day, or I'll be like, I'm sorry for talking to you like that, or whatever, like, or I would take accountability from my end, right? And a lot of times, the friends that I used to have, they never took accountability for their part in the arguments or their part in the disagreement or whatever. So, like, I went like a whole like 3 years, like having like let's say me and someone had like a we bumped heads, and I just would practice accountability. Like honestly, like I would practice accountability, and I would reach out to them. I would extend an olive branch. I'll be like, sorry or whatever. And then sometimes, me and my friends became back cool, but sometimes some friends were so prideful that they wanted to like leave me on red or something, or not, have a real conversation face to face. And honestly, the only thing that I can think of is they were just too ashamed, or they probably felt like, well, Breezie, she don't, I really don't even know. Like I can't even really tell you, but I do feel like there was a bit of intimidation. I do feel like that. Because sometimes when people intimidate someone, the last thing that they want to do is lower their pride and apologize to that person. Even if that person is, apologetic, or, opening the door for that. Sometimes people are so much in their pride, they don't even want to they don't even want to apologize or take accountability or whatever to that person because they feel like that person already has a perfect life or that person already has enough or they don't want to like boost your head anymore or feed into you anymore, you know? So it's like after like you rub someone the wrong way and they already look up to you, it's like they hate you or something. Hold on, let me read this comment by my girl Riri. Okay, do you watch the show Love and Marriage, Huntsville? No, I don't. The main cast members of that show, Melody Rogers, was once married to the guy Martell Holt, and he's still on that show. He tried to put X tape out. What? In her She finally left the show. It became too toxic when the producer allowed the whole cast members to attack her with lies. What? And also say nasty things about her child. You have to watch some of the episodes to see why she finally left that toxic show. Whoa. Wait. Hold on. Let me see what the show is called again. Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Am I wrong? But is that a light skinned lady? Is that a light skinned lady? Please let me know because I feel like I seen clips of a show where like the whole cast was going against her, but when I was watching it, I was like, she's not even wrong. But let me know because I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna search that. Um, but yeah, like when you stand on your boundaries and like, listen, sometimes people are just not going to fuck with you. They're just not gonna like you, especially if you're attractive. Like, and if I can recall, that lady was, generally attractive. I think I remember what you're talking about, and I just remember thinking, like, why are they like going against her like that? And correct me if I'm wrong. Were they like going back and forth with her on a couch? Was like all of them on a couch? Because I think I saw that before, and I don't even watch that show, but I think I saw that clip. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch that. So yeah, and that's the whole thing. She set boundaries when it came to him. Yes, okay, I think I remember. I'm gonna search that. I'm gonna search that. When this live ends, if you're here to the end, please put the title of the show in the comments because I can't see the live comments once the video is uploaded. Sorry, I want to go back. I want to watch it. But yeah, like sometimes when you are generally, attractive and you have boundaries and you're not, friendly and you're not a doormat, yo, people don't like that. People do not like that. They already think that you have the upper hand. They already feel inferior to you. They already envy you. So, God forbid you get in a disagreement with a friend that looks up to you. Like sometimes friends will be humble because not everyone has like a sour heart or whatever. Some friends will come to you genuinely, and some friends will, you know, uh, be just a genuine friend to you, and won't treat you like you're not human. They'll treat you like you're a human with feelings. But yo, some people, when they view you as someone that has like privilege, or they view you as someone that has it all, or they view you as someone that has like that doesn't deserve something in your life, or you don't deserve to embody the type of confidence you have, or you don't deserve something. Like when people have that small case of envy, they are not coming to you humbly. No, they are not coming to you humbly. They will not. They will not come to you humbly. That's why they say that if you've never argued with a friend, you don't even know if y'all friends. Because it's so easy to get along with people. It's so easy to have that smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to play that role. But what is going to happen when you guys get in an argument or a disagreement and you offend each other? That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Those moments tell a lot about a relationship. And it tells a lot about how someone really feels about you. Now, I've had friends that I've had disagreements with, and we got back cool, and I'm talking about bad agreements. I mean, disagreements. Like, we're low key, like, yelling at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my friends, like, we never get in arguments, but once we started to, like, get like grown, like between the ages of 25 and 30, we started to bump heads more often. So some of my friends, we would get in disagreements and we would be friends again. We would be cool. Some of my friends, they weren't really sensitive like that, and they didn't feel inferior to me. So we were equals. But some other friends I used to have, y'all, I mean, we didn't even have to get in a disagreement. It could have been something so small. And they like one of my friends, my old friends, used to just get so defensive. And honestly, I knew what it was. I knew it was projection. I knew it was insecurities, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even tripping like that, because this friend used to like copy me sometimes. Like she copied some of my tattoos, and I never said nothing about it. She was just like, I don't know. I felt like she was just a little bit insecure. So like when we got into like a mild disagreement, and I didn't even cause it, it was like she caused it. We got into a mild disagreement and she got so defensive. I was just like, is you cool? You know what I'm saying? Like, is you good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was you waiting to go off on me for like years or something? Because why do you have all this energy? you know so yeah, sometimes people are waiting, they are waiting to go against you. They are waiting to make you their enemy. Like, they can't wait for that. They can't wait for that. All right. So Riri says, I admire her strength. She has 4 children by him, and when she left him in 2018 because of the disrespect, he got his mistress pregnant, and he's mad because Melody left him. He didn't give her. I'm gonna wait till you finish that, but that's crazy. Okay, Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Y'all, I'm really trying to remember that. Um, okay. He didn't give her anything from the home. She started over, and she started over and rebuild her 3 businesses. She has a skincare line, and it's good. 7th Avenue Beauty. Okay. See, one thing men don't like is a woman with a purpose. Okay? They don't like that shit. Hey, Jamar. What some men don't appreciate is a woman with a purpose, because I don't know what it does. Like, the patriarchy has programmed men into thinking that a woman's whole purpose in life is to serve a man. A lot of men don't think that women are supposed to have a purpose. So when a man is insecure about his own life, or when he is unsure about his purpose or his direction, a lot of times a man's purpose would be to control a woman. The patriarchy has conditioned people to think that a woman is worthless unless she is married or unless she has a man. That's why the whole phrase, that's why you ain't got no man. That's why that's even a thing, right? That's why you ain't got no man. Or like when a woman gets older, like Vivica A. Fox, for example, right? She's older, and a lot of her criticism is, oh, she hit the wall. She still ain't find no man, or she still don't have a husband. So the patriarchy has conditioned women to think that if we don't have a man, we are worthless, right? And the patriarchy has conditioned men into thinking that if you don't have a woman, or if you can't control women, then you're a beta. right? Or you're a simp or whatever the case may be. So sometimes when men who have misogynistic ideologies, when they get into relationships with women, their main goal is to just control the woman. They don't really want the woman to like be her best self. They don't really want her to reach her highest potential, because if you're serving your purpose, like, bitch, you're not serving me. you know? So that's why, like, it's so important to debunk, the ideologies of the patriarchy. It's so important to debunk these deep rooted misogynistic ideologies. And not men, it's not just men that have it. Women have it too. Women have it too. Some women feel like, legitimately feel like they are worthless if they don't have a man. You know what I'm saying? And really, that's dangerous, because if you get into a relationship with a man, right? And all you think about is the relationship, you're going to annoy the shit out of him. If all you think about is, where were you? And, how come you didn't text me? And am I enough for you? And, when a woman is like that desperate for a man's validation, he don't even want the bit. He don't even want her. So it's like, it's just better for everyone to put God first. It's better for everyone, both parties, to put God first. Put your own purpose first. You know what I'm saying? And understand that, when you're in a relationship with a man, his purpose is to not just serve you, or, provide for you, or, protect you. Yes, that's a part of it, but his purpose is to be whatever, his heart desires, or what God has ordained for him. you know? And for men, your woman's only purpose is not to just serve you. Your woman has her own gifts and her own talents, and there are many ways she can influence the world and change the world on her own as well. Why would you even want to diminish your woman to a dish cleaner, to an eggplant sucker? Why would you even want to diminish this woman, the woman that you were attracted to, the woman that you chased, the woman that you proposed to, this beautiful, amazing woman? Why would you want to diminish her to a to a chef? An unpaid chef, a dish cleaner, you know what I'm saying? A sex worker, or, a slave, or whatever the case may be, a wife slave or whatever. So it's like, we have to let people be people, and we have to love people for who they are, and accept people for who they are. And we have to understand that you are not here to serve me. No woman should think that a man is on this earth to serve her, and no man should think that a woman is here to serve her. People are here to fulfill destinies that we can't even fathom. I can't even fully fathom what my purpose on this earth is. You know what I'm saying? So, when people start to begin to control each other and do all this extra stuff, that's when things go left, Cause hey, have y'all ever exited a relationship, and then you felt like you were free all of a sudden? Like, oh, I'm finally free. Like, I'm out that relationship. I was in jail. I feel like I'm free. I feel like I can live life now. Why does it have to be like that? Why can't we be free in the relationship? Why can't I just be loyal to you and still be free? Like, why do people feel like they're in jail in the relationship and then they're free once they break up? That doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So, I always say that if your partner doesn't help you get to the next level, if your partner doesn't want to help you evolve, if your partner doesn't want to see you make any more money, if your partner doesn't want to, see you be your best self or reach the highest pinnacle of your career or of your industry, if your partner wants to hold you down, baby, that ain't it. That's not the relationship for you. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid you choose yourself while you're still in the relationship. oh, your partner's gonna hate you. God forbid you start choosing yourself while you're still in the relationship. Oh, the whole shit gonna go. It's gonna go to shits. The whole thing is gonna sink. um, hey Jamar, let me know. Let me know. I see your comments. Let me know what you think. If you agree, or if you kinda agree, or if you're like, what is she talking about? Let me know. But yeah, so I really do like I desire myself, right? I know I'm kind of getting off topic right now, but personally, I thought that I wanted a relationship where I was totally like submissive in a way where like I would dedicate my life to helping my partner evolve and helping him get rich and helping him, reach the top of his career and stuff. And I still want to do that because that's like literally just what I do naturally. But I don't want that to be my purpose, right? So, me as a people pleaser, a recovering people pleaser, right? I have to learn how to establish boundaries in romantic relationships, right? Yeah, I think my phone about to die. I think I'm going to get off in an hour because I think my phone about to die. But I have to learn how to establish boundaries for myself in a romantic relationship because I am naturally that domesticated girl. I'm naturally, wanting to cook for my man and, help him with his diet. I'm naturally cleaning up the place and, making everything smell like vanilla and sage, you know. And I'm naturally like very flirtatious and stuff like that. Like I love that. I love that. But I always make the man think that that's all I want to do. Like for some reason, once I get into that domesticated mode, it's like he automatically starts to view me as like his wife worker or his wife slave or something like that. And I have to learn how to balance it. Like, yes, I want to do these things for you. Yes, I love doing these things for you, but I'm also ambitious. I'm also ambitious. I also like running my business and I like these things. You know what I'm saying? So I need a man that wants to love all of me. He accepts my ambitious side. He accepts and loves my domesticated side. And I need my partner to know that I will not be just one. I will not. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not catering to you, that means I don't love you. And if I can't be myself and be ambitious, that means I got to get the fuck from around you because you don't really want me to be the best woman I can be. You know what I'm saying? So let me let me read this comment real quick. Okay. Okay, Jamar said, I'm not an insecure man. I don't feel the need to dominate women. We are supposed to be supporting each other to reach the highest level. Facts. I'm 5'7". Yep, I'm 5'7". Riri said, like they say, you can do bad by yourself. Okay, period. I can do bad by myself. And listen, when I'm by myself, I really do better. So don't get me wrong. I love being in relationships. Like I love love. I love love. Um, I can definitely, before I considered myself a hopeless romantic, right? Now, well, I guess a hopeful romantic, because I think hopeless sounds a little bit off. But I was definitely a hopeful romantic. But now, it's crazy. I more so see guys as like friends now. Like even if he's like highly attractive, even if he's like, financially well off, I always see guys like at this stage of my life, now I'm 32, I see guys as just like other humans. I don't look at guys like, is he the one? Is he the one? Is he the one? That's how I used to be, right? But I realized that when you do that, you actually put a lot of pressure on the man. and you make the man think like, okay, I have to be this alpha man for her, and I have to, be stoic, and I have to be perfect, for this woman. And when he shows his vulnerable side, or he shows his imperfect side, or he shows his flaws, that's when a man starts to spiral. you know, because he's already mad that he looks vulnerable in front of you, or he's already mad that he looks like he can't be everything. So sometimes when you project those fantasies, those husband and wife fantasies, or those relationship fantasies onto men, it actually puts pressure on them, which was what I realized. So now I know that instead of being too on men that I like. Now I just know just to be their friend and wait for them to initiate the next level or something. Because I used to be like, I love you. I used to be in relationships after 7 business days. Okay. So So yes, you guys. I think my phone is about to die. I'm so sad. I have to charge my phone, but I appreciate you guys for being on live with me tonight. And I feel like I'm gonna do more of these because I had so much fun. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I think I'm going live again probably this Saturday because I have clients on Thursday and on Valentine's Day, but I'll be back on Saturday. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in a few days. See ya. Good night. Good night.